I walked out of my interview today. I walked in the front door of the facility at 2:30 today. Exactly when I was due to meet the director at the front lobby. I spoke with an employee who paged him, and I was told that he'd be right over in just a minute. At 2:45, I just walked out and left. 15 minutes. I know our industry, and there's no good reason for me to wait more than a few minutes. All I see is a giant red flag waving. This company is testing your patience because they want to be sure that the candidate is desperate, because they're going to abuse them. The interview for my current position started about 30 minutes late, but it was communicated to me immediately when I got there that there was an issue being worked on. So I waited in the lounge and eventually got to my interview. The key point was that someone explained to me what was happening right away instead of just having me sit there. They will without a doubt push 15 minutes early to a shift is good practice. Quote, but of course, your time is valueless to them. I had an employer cancel 3 times on our interview. When I was there, mind you. My job that I currently had at the time was getting upset with me being gone so many days since I had to take time off to interview. I told new company this and that I couldn't reschedule again, and she said to calm down. I was completely calm. I should have walked then. Honestly, probably after the first cancellation. But I felt too committed in the process. Got the job and was treated horribly every single day of my life for the years I was there. Got super burnt out, and now when someone is disrespectful to me I blow a gasket and have a full meltdown episode because I have zero tolerance anymore. Wish I had done what you did the first time. Would have saved my mental health a great deal. I'm still struggling to get over the abuse from that job, and it affects me to this day. An interview is a sales pitch both ways. Good for walking out. IDK if that's why they had you waiting. But that's good on you for leaving. Your time should definitely be respected. Lol, I always showed up to work a few minutes early one day, and an old dude who worked with us asked me to show him how to do something on his timesheet website you had to log into. So I did, and clocked in 1 minute late. Manager tried writing me up. I refused and explained what happened. He said, not my problem. Sign it or go home. So I went home. Not 15 minutes later, he called me back saying his other tech called in and I need to come back. I couldn't have smiled any harder as I said, not my problem, and hung up. Fuck that job. But if you were 15 minutes late at the job, you'd get docked on your pay or reprimanded. If they hold their employees to the standard of always being on time or early, then why shouldn't they be held to the same standard? I don't blame you at all. On to the next interview. Good luck. I had a recruiter go on vacation and they did not reschedule an interview before they left. It was a phone screen too, so I wasn't involved. The applicant sat in a Zoom call for like 1/2 an hour and no one knew until they left and then reached out to me. I think they rescheduled, but I'd be tempted to not in such an instance. It's not the 15 minutes that is the problem, it's not being given an explanation or update after 15 minutes that is the problem. I have run several businesses and there are days full of meetings, appointments, and they frequently require rescheduling or one of the parties runs late. It's common. It's also common courtesy to notify the other parties as soon as possible when you know you will be at least 15 minutes late. I would never let someone wait that long without word from me. Highly disrespectful of their time. Everyone's time deserves to be respected. If you don't respect your time, no one else will either. You show up late and don't get the job. They should be held to the same standards. Thank you for doing this. Putting an end to toxic work environments is a team effort. The interviewer could have done a simple follow-up with the employee that called him to say something would have been better than nothing. Your time is just as valuable as theirs is. I was a hiring manager for a lot of years, and if I was going to be late for an interview, I would communicate that to the interviewee directly. Or if I couldn't, someone else on the team would. If hired, I certainly would expect you to communicate with me about it. If you had a clock in, out time. I never ask someone to do something I'm not willing to do myself. You were in the right. Some people just don't know how to unhook their lips from C-suite's ass. I regularly conduct candidate interviews. Priority 1 is being on time for the interview. Anything else can wait. It's so disrespectful to someone who is not getting paid for their time to make them wait. Apple did this to me once. Made me wait 1 hour with 2 other candidates, and I was desperate. It wasn't until they did it for the third interview asking the exact same questions I bailed. LMAO. TBH, I didn't have unemployment and I was literally so desperate. I know places where it may take 10 minutes alone just to get to the front desk. That being said, 15 minutes without any explanation beforehand is not okay, but I still would have waited maybe 30. It's not like I have anything else planned on a day I go to an interview. Devil's advocate here. I waited 30 minutes over for an interview one time. Yes, I was desperate. Best bosses I have ever had. Still work there. They let me leave early whenever I get my work done with same pay as if I stayed the whole day. Give me extra paid vacation time off that I don't even ask for. Don't ask questions if I call in sick. Truly seem to care about my well-being and making sure I'm happy, so I will stick around. Yearly raises that even I am surprised how much more they offer me each year. So yeah, sometimes it pays off to just be patient and wait. Good on you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.